Okay, let me go back to first. Okay, so this time, actually, the morning that I was going to leave the apartment, I don't know why I was feeling like a resistance of going, but then I was like, everything already, ready to go, so I went. Okay, but I'll tell you why I have that feeling. It's not from me, it's from Ray. Okay, so I got there and then I stay in this place, farmers farmer Bill place, and then I got my car about 12:30, and then I call him to make sure that we communicate, and then he said, "Oh, they do have a barbecue on Mondays." He said I can join in. If I come late, it's okay too. So I got there a little bit after 4 o'clock, and then his Wi-Fi password ended with a 22. So I was going to ask him later on during the barbecue party. So he said, "Okay, I need to go get my friend, and then I'll come down, and then you can follow me." So we go there. So after 20 minutes, I went. They came, and I went with them, and his friend named Billy, and my host named Bill, and then Billy has a pendant, amethyst pendant, look like the one that Ray left me. So somehow I just keep looking at that, during the, party. And then we were sitting there just chit-chatting, they were talking. And then I haven't asked my host, Bill, about 22, but somehow in the conversation, he started talking about 22 is very significant to me because, a lot of things happen in my life, it's resonate with the 22. So I asked him, I said, "Have you been to Sedona?" He said, "No." I said, "Then you should go there because Sedona's numerology is also 22." And then his friend Billy sit across of the table, and he said, "Oh, I used to live there 15, 20 years." Okay, he looked like in his 70s. So I was thinking maybe he knows Ray, but I didn't say anything yet. But I just keep looking at the amethyst pendant, on his chest. And then finally, I have a strong feeling to find Ray's picture on my phone to show him. So I did. So I said, "Do you know this person?" I put it in front of his face. And when he saw that, he was in shock. Like he didn't say anything for like at least 20 seconds. And then he took my phone, and then he said, "This is my ex-partner." I was like, "Oh my God." Then I knew at that moment, this password number ended with a number 22, and this why I stay with this host, and this and that. Everything was already arranged by the spirit and by from Ray. So I was like, I was going to engage another conversation, talk about Ray a little bit, but there's a lady semi-drunk next to him said, "Oh, it's already overdone with, he's already passed, this and that." So that at that time, I know that I cannot get any conversation going. So I say, "You know what? Actually, I think I gotta go." So I left. But on the way back to a lodge, the place, I have this strong feeling that I need to talk to this person again. So I text my host Bill, and then kind of tell him about, I want to see him. There's something for him from Ray. Okay. So he arranged, they came like next morning about 10 o'clock. There is a very nice turquoise bracelet that I brought with me this time. But when I was guided to do so, I didn't know why I have to bring that piece. But then when this whole thing just, I knew that's the piece for him. So they came in and sit down, kind of, he looks like a little bit like a cautious because a little bit worried some kind of a conversation may come out or he didn't feel comfortable, but I knew what I should do. And I just said, the purpose of meeting today is the complete the circle between you and the Ray. And I'm just the, messenger. Okay. So they sit down, I pick up the bracelets, turquoise bracelets on the altar that I set up there and give it to him. And then he take it and he looked at it and he paused and then he said, I do remember this. He remembered the bracelets, and he said, oh, Ray always into this crystal thing, but I'm like a skull person. So there's another piece that I bought, the opalite, blue opalite, that I bought it in Sedona last year when I went there, and it was tilted somehow on the altar. So that was a sign to me to also give that one to him. So I gave it to him. So that kind of ended everything. I kind of know what happened between Ray and him, but Ray never told me anything. But I was there just to complete the circle. It's a closure for them. So that was actually, I never expect that would happen like that. What are the chances in the world that you travel to somewhere and then you just, to run into your partner's ex-partner, and you have to make the peace with it. So that was the first thing of my journey, and then the second thing will be like the day before I came back, I have to actually check out Bill's place early because it was a very long drive between two sites. So I don't want to drive to Kona side and then do my ceremony and then go back and then sleep and then come back to catch a flight. So I changed my schedule so I can do it that way without rush into it. So I left the crystals that I brought from Linda and then Linda's mom and a couple other people, and also my crystals. And then I left them in the Peace Garden, which is on the Kona side, close to Captain Cook, Captain Cook area. So next time, if you go, you probably can, I don't know if you will still see the crystal there, but, the picture I'm showing right now, the slideshow, also show where I place the crystal, But this is a very wonderful place. It's like the Peace Garden that on a larger scale in Mt Shasta, okay? I don't know if the owner of Mt Shasta, they got an idea from here or vice versa. I have no idea, but this is I remember the lady told me, I think it's 7 acres on this property. So it's very big, But now they'll communicate the energy connecting between the Mt Shasta Peace Garden and this Peace Garden in Big Island on the Kona side. So that's my journey. And then what else? That's pretty much it. I also went to the South Point. You saw the picture. The turquoise blue is like, oh my God, so beautiful. Yeah. So, and okay, yeah, one more thing I want to share is also very important because you know, I've been calling the Madame Pele said, oh, if anything I need to do or whatever, just please give me a clear guidance. So the morning the morning before I take the morning I was going to take the day that I'm going to come back in the morning, I was guided to go out and then treat myself, you know, a breakfast. So I went to the first one, and then they only take cash. I don't want to go. It doesn't. There's nobody in the restaurant, you know. So I went to the other one. The it's a cafe place, HiCO HiCO. So I order this avocado toast, and I sit at the corner by myself, and then one third of the way I was eating the toast. All of a sudden, I feel the energy coming down. And then I knew that something is going to come down. So I just stopped my eating and then just sit there and then just let the energy flowing through. And then my tears came down. Okay. So the message I got is the year of 2024 is integration. Integration, that's the word, like very clear, like right in front of me, above my forehead. So it's an integration. And then follow through that was the okay, I need to I used to write blog. I have a website on WordPress. So I need to take that one back, reactivate. And then because I've been doing a lot of content here and there, like a YouTube, like a podcast. So I need to integrate all these together on this website, start showing myself, you know, to the public, to the world, so people can find me, people can find us about Mount Shasta. So so there are three waves of energy coming down. After that, the second wave, I came in like a few minutes later, but that, you know, I didn't get any more like a detail, but I just you know, sit there and then you know, receiving the energy, and then another third wave coming down, another few more minutes. So that was it. So it's like we are on this mission and journey that oftentimes we don't really have to go to like a special place that people say, oh, this is a huge vortex here, there's a Bell Rock, and then, you know, Boyton Canyon, and then this and that. It's like when you're ready, the spirit, the universe will bring you whatever you need to receive, or whatever that message that the spirit, the universe want you to have at that moment, because you are so ready for that. But then I'm not discredit or like a vortex place. I'm just saying that oftentimes we spend too much time to look outward, but you know, actually, as long as we can come down, focus on ourselves, focus on connecting with the universe, connecting with the spirit, then when you're ready, any place and any time will be a perfect time, perfect place for you to receive your revolution for the next chapter or next step, next stage of your life, something like that. So I think that's something I want to share with you too. And then, of course, I know we can feel those eclipse and formal energy. So now I'm going to turn this over to Linda so she can share with us the formal energy, maybe a little bit guided meditation, okay. And then we'll see how it goes.
Okay. Okay, everybody. Now, I just want to know if you can hear my drum.
Yes.
Okay, good. Okay, let's just take in this energy and this experience that he's sharing with us. and like take it in the golden light, and we'll go through our body and go through our chakras, and then we'll go up the stairs, 5 stairs, and we'll go up to that special place. It could be Panther Meadows, it could be any place that you're used to doing that, so that we can really connect to this energy. And we were talking about how we've raised our vibration, and often not because of choice, it's just happening. And the 4 of us, which I'm always really thrilled with the 4 directions, there's 4 of us handling the directions, south, west, north, and east. So just take the golden light and let's start through our body as we really embrace this vibration and embrace this healing for Lewis, and embrace this part that I Ching is sharing with us. I had 2 friends that were going to get their crystals to us, and the time wasn't right. So we have to really, it's like he's sitting in this little restaurant eating, avocado bread, and here it is, he's channeling this stuff. So we never know, really, when we're in with spirit, we don't really know. Sometimes it can be in the oddest places, including our cars or, walking. So let's just take the golden light that's from Mother Earth and really feel grounded and feel the power of who we are and the healing that needs to happen. And with each beat of the drum, start going up our legs and just feel it, and really experiencing what I Ching just shared with us, going around our knees, going deeper, more relaxed, going up into our thighs. And again, feeling that golden light, the white light, however you want, whatever color that you are in tune with right now. And then going up to our root chakra
Ching was talking about sacred sites, I thought of something that I had written a long time ago, which says, we visit sacred sites until we realize that we are a sacred site.
I love it. Thank you, Louis. Beautiful.
That's my share.
Yes. That's where we're moving. I mean, we're beginning to really identify that and feel that that's the case. And we're taking it with us. Does anybody else have anything they'd like to share?
I would.
Great.
The synchronicities are amazing. John was dealing with Ray coming through. There was a powerful message for him to do something, and that was no synchronicity. It was no coincidence. It was on purpose. And like you said, everything happens for a reason, and we have to be open to that. So aho.
Oh, absolutely. And following that direction.
Yeah.
You know, and saying, okay, I'm taking this bracelet and I'm taking this other thing and I don't know exactly why. And here's Billy, you know?
That's right.
It's so great.
Yeah.
Thank you for sharing.
Yeah, I think I want to share is that I think I forgot to mention that this time I feel the energy in Hawaii, because we all know Hawaii energy is very like abundance of fruition and then blooming because all the greens with the water, with the lava, volcano, rocks, this and that. But this time I actually feel that I can actually tell the difference because the energy I feel is like there is a very strong hold of the energy when I was there, but it's not pushing, but you can feel it's very solid and very strong. But then you won't feel like overwhelmed with the energy, but underneath that, it actually kind of push you in a very gentle way to do whatever I was guided to do or whatever I feel like I need to do. So that's something I want to share when you're drumming. This kind of came back, so I want to share with you. It's just I was actually able to differentiate the difference, compared with the before. I didn't know that much at all. But this time I can actually share that feelings or how I feel about the energy there with everyone here. It's totally different from Mt Shasta, totally different from Sedona, but we'll talk about that maybe in the future. But this time, this is the energy from Hawaii. Thank you so much.
Well, and also, as you're talking about the energy, that was where Wayne Dyer and Ram Dass is their last home, was in Hawaii. Before they passed over. And they continued to show up, and they're regarding what you're sharing, the importance of that and the energy of Hawaii for our healing and, like you said, the abundance of it all. And there's a smooth energy to it, a soft energy, but very powerful nonetheless. So I want to thank everybody for showing up and sharing the synchronicities. There are no accidents in this life, and just really following our direction and taking that. And we are the sacred sites, like Louis said. Even more so as each day goes on in this eclipse and the full moon and what continues in this major eclipse that's on the 8th. It will not happen again until 2044. And just really understanding the power of it. And the last time I think it happened was 2017. So we're really on the precipice of big medicine, and it's such an important time to shine our light and to just keep clear as we move through whatever's going on. So starting back, and then I'm going to show the cover of my book, starting back, 5, coming back, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Homataki Asana. And I had started this in 2015. And it's going to be published at the end of June. And I'm now working on the marketing and updating my website like what you didn't tell was that your website is now Shasta Rainbow.
Okay. Yeah. All my YouTube channel, podcast, the name of it, and also my website, I all changed to Mt ShastaRainbows.com.
Yeah.
Yeah. And because when Ray was still with me, we live in Mt Shasta. His website was Mt Shasta Rainbows. And I think about a week ago, I started getting this Mt Shasta Rainbow. So I changed my YouTube's name first. And then, in Hawaii, I just got this whole thing like integrate. So that's good. Yeah, that's good. Thank you.
It's like you just said, we're getting up to speed for this new energy. And what does that mean? Who knows?
No idea.
Yeah, you can say, what do you think it is? I don't know. You can't really predict it. We just have to keep saying yes and keep raising our vibration and staying clear and keep our focus, whatever that is.
Yeah.
So go ahead, I Ching. Do you want to close out or what would you like to do?
Oh, yeah, you can close out. That's fine. Yeah, no problem.
Okay, why don't we let's think about maybe next time, since it's the new moon and we will have gone through, this major eclipse, what can we each bring, whether it be other people or ourselves? Because we all there's 4 of us who, and like I said, I love the number 4 because we represent the directions. And all of us are in the north and wisdom keepers. So why don't we think about what it is we want to share? Because if this is the best time of our life and we want to give the most energy to it, I don't think there's any of us on this call that doesn't want to do that. What is it we'd like to share with each other and start doing it here? Whether it be about my book or, being with more people or more meditation or, not only healing Lewis, but because Lewis has done a lot as far as his own gifts, had an ashram and all that. But at this point in our life, what is it we're creating? So why don't we do that and start thinking about it? Because let's use this as a venue so that we can start talking about it like it's already here. It's manifested. Okay.
That's great. Yeah, that's great.
Well, I think it's an important time for us to not only dream it, but to, like I said, focus it. Okay, well, have a good week, and thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So we'll see you next time. Thank you.
Yes, in prayers.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye for now.
Thank you, dear.